Hello, welcome. Let's try to solve another Leetcode problem, 1328, break a palindrome. So the problem is straightforward. We are given a palindrome. We just need to break it. But how to break it? We just need to break it into not an unpalindrome. So if this is palindrome, if we change some character, we make it not a palindrome, and then we're gonna get the result. Yeah, but we need to get the lexicographically smaller one, smallest. So the smallest for this example, let's try to check here. So from here, this is A, and A, we cannot change it, because if we change it to B, it is not the smallest. Maybe for B, we can change it to A, and this is the smallest. And for the result, it's going to be AA, CC, and BC. It's not a palindrome, and it is the smallest after change. Yeah, maybe you think, what about we change others? Yeah, we have A and B. Yeah, so for example, we have A and A. Now we have let me use this example. If we have like a character like ABC, because it is a palindrome, so for the right side it is CBA. Yeah, but how can we change that? So for we will always change it from the left to the right, because according to the greedy idea. So for example, if the first character maybe not A, it is a B, definitely we're gonna change this B to A. But what if the first character is A? We cannot change it, and then we're gonna check the second character. If this second character is more than A, it is B more than A, definitely we're gonna change it to A, because according to the greedy idea, this will always be the smallest. Yeah. So if you don't want to do it like that, if you want to change the last character, I mean from the splitting point, you want to change this C to A. As you can see, it is not the smallest, because ABA is bigger than AAC. So this means we have to do it according to the greedy idea, because it is gonna always be the smallest. Yeah. But what if the character is A? We're gonna return an empty array. This is according to the question. So if there's no way to replace it a single character. Yeah, because even we replace it with a B, it is still a palindrome. So there's no way we're gonna return an empty string. But what if there is AA? Or there is AA. What are we gonna do? So we check the first and the second character. It is always A. If it is always A, what are we gonna do? We're gonna change the last character, change this A to B, because this is gonna be the smallest. Because here is AAA, and this B gonna be the smallest, and we're gonna change this B to the smallest, and it's gonna become the smallest. Yeah, so there's only two conditions. First of all, we're gonna check from the left to right. If it is not A, we're gonna let it become A. If there always be A, we're gonna change the last one to B. Yeah. Now let's try to solve it like this. So we're gonna prepare the length of the palindrome. So the length of the palindrome would be n, and we're gonna check if this n equal to 1. We're gonna return an empty string. Now we're gonna turn this palindrome to a list, and because we're gonna change some characters in place. Now we are going to change the first half. It's gonna be n divided by 2. Now we are going to check it. So if palindrome, so if palindrome I, if it is more than A, what are we gonna do? We're gonna change it to A. Yeah, we're gonna change it to character A, and I think we can break it immediately. Otherwise, so this means it is A. Yeah, do we need to use otherwise? We don't need it. We have to use another check. Yeah, because if the first half, if it is more than A, so we're gonna get a result, and we're gonna break it immediately. Otherwise, this means that the first half will always be A. So for the first half, like this area will always be A. So yeah, I think if we didn't break it, we're gonna directly get the result. Yeah, because my idea is that I still want to check it. So if I equal to n divided by 2 minus 1, and palindrome I equal to A, and what I gonna do, I want to change it to palindrome minus 1 should equal to B. Actually, I don't need to do that, I think, and then I gonna return empty.join the palindrome. Now let me just check it if this is right. It seems okay. Now let me submit it to prove that it should be okay. As you can see, it's pretty fast and it is okay, and the time complexity is O(n). Now let's optimize the code a little bit, because I don't think we need to do that. Yeah, you know, if we didn't break it, if we break it, yeah, you know, if we break it, basically we get the result. And do we need to check that? Yeah, I think I need to prepare. Yeah, I think this is okay. Maybe we don't need to do. Yeah, I think this is enough for the problem. Yeah, because while I'm doing this, maybe I don't need to do that. Yeah, but I have to use a flag to check if I have an execute of these errors. Actually, I think I don't need to write it like that. This is still okay. So this means if the last character, so for example, the last character of the first half is A, it means it is A. So I'm gonna check if it is A. I'm gonna set it to B, but this B gonna be the last character from the right side, so this is going to be changed to B. I think this is okay. Yeah. If I don't need to write, for example, I don't need to write such a line of code, I have to check if there's something execute. Maybe I need to use a flag, but I don't want to write it like that. Maybe flag equal to false. If there's something, flag equal to true. Yeah, I think it's still the same idea. Now I have to check if there is a flag or not. Yeah. So if not flag, this means it is always be A. So the palindrome minus 1 should equal to B. Yeah. So it's the same. We just use a flag to check. Yep. Yeah. It always dependent on you which way you would like to write the code, but I think it's the same. The idea is the same. It's the greedy idea.